right, welcome back to the channel. All right, the first round of the Vega Battleground Championships Grandmasters Cup is starting right now. In fact, as you can see, it's kind of already started. We're joining them. Fortunately, no rounds have actually been played. We're getting everything set up as quickly as we can. These two competitors, they want to get going. I don't want to hold them up any longer than we already have. You can see the scoreboard now has room for a best of 7. That's right, we're going a full 7 rounds. I would not be surprised if that's what happens today. So best of 7, first 4, two phenomenal competitors. You know them both, hopefully from their channels. If you don't already, go to the description of this stream. Check out our sponsor, USAFA Gaming, who has also qualified for the playoffs in both of these tournaments so far. Phenomenal channel, incredibly nice guy. Make sure you check that out. Also the financial sponsor for this tournament. Kind of a big deal in my opinion. MCoC Dragon, one of the best Twitter follows you can have in Marvel Contest of Champions, is the Grandmaster for this week. She was responsible for the can't bans and the bans. We'll discuss that a little bit more in case you're unfamiliar with how that's working in this tournament. And then, of course, the competitors themselves, B.McG, TJarvis, two phenomenal channels, also two very good friends of mine. Do me a big favor, go support them. Their channels are linked in the description. And then I'm going to do my best to get them lined up. Fortunately for us, he's been saving my butt this whole tournament with this whole streaming thing, because not everyone can stream live on YouTube. MP Blaze, another phenomenal channel, but I'm sure you know him. If you don't, make sure you go check that as well. That's 5 now for you all to check out. Has been helping me out. So we're going to pause BMcG's stream here because he is a little bit ahead. TJarvis is screen sharing via Discord. MP Blaze is the one who's been hooking me up. Looks like USAFA has linked a channel for BMcG. Thank you so much for doing that. I didn't have time. I know I was holding them both up, so I wanted to get started. So I did not have time to do all the things I normally do. And one of those last few things was get that information into the chat. I'm going to go ahead and write that now. No, I can't. But we've got this going. We'll go and comment on this. And like I said, please go check it out. It's in the description and you can see it. So here we go. We will mess with, it looks like B's aspect ratios are a little bit off. So I will mess with that here. And Tom is doing his best to stream for us via Discord. So I'm going to kind of situate that a little bit as well. I am not totally happy with how that looks. Let's get you all a better view of what is going on. These guys are such good players. There we go. And USAFA or PWF, if you happen to be available and want to do some commentating, feel free to join the chat. And I will fix BMcG's here as well. Let's get that. And we can get a little bit of this, get his face in there. I always like to see that. I remember when Ghost Dog clinched his victory and how happy and proud the man looked. It was really cool to see. All right, so there we go. It looks like Tom is going to take this first one. You know, as for those who are going through, just for your, so you know, we do use the friendly mode. We use the friendly mode, so we are going with that beautiful meta that everyone is loving right now. I know you all are. I can see I'm just kidding. I know so many of you are not happy with it. I am having a good time with it. But this is going to be another good way for you to learn some tactics and ways to improve. And I'm going to try to get a video out tomorrow morning on that, because I had some long streaks of wins and losses, some champions I don't think everyone's aware of can be helpful, and also there's just so much RNG. I think sticking with it was really helpful to me. So here we go. TJ has taken a first round lead here. Up 1-0. BMcG's coming back. Looks like he is going to be placing. Who's he going to use for this Rintra? Interesting. Symbiote Supreme. So he will maybe be able to handle the potential armor ups that Rintra will be getting. Diablo versus Gallon. I'm excited to see this matchup. It looks like he's not going to apply any of the pre-fights, though. I'm a little surprised by that, but as usual, these guys know more than I do. There's a reason why they're still playing in these tournaments and I've already been knocked out. So let's go ahead and see how this plays out.
Yeah, you can't really use the nullify pre-fight against Gallon.
I've got so much going on right now. My brain is on the fritz a little bit. Can you remind me as to why?
He is immune to nullify.
Okay, so then it would not work now, would it?
Yeah, so he's just gonna have to eat the power burn. And it looks like B's just, Dita wasn't able to get the stagger up fast enough.
So now he's having to
out the armor.
Yeah. Thanks for joining me, PWF.
No problem, buddy. Oof. Looks like B tried to throw the special there, but it didn't come out.
Yeah. I'm amazed. Well, there it is. I was going to say I was amazed at how much health Tom was going to come out of this fight with, and then Gallon took off about 70% of his health there.
Yeah, B is going to have to go pretty fast here, but...
I think that's one of the...
just fell off Rintra, so hopefully he can get something, but can't really armor break him. Oh, and he's in all the other modes.
Yeah, what is it? I just fought Rintra in War today, and I was reading through his kit again. And, you can armor break him, but it provides him... It's like only 50... It's reduced 50% potency, and it provides him extra attack or something like that?
Yeah, I believe each one has reduced potency. And then, yeah, it does give him extra attack. Which is why he's normally... incredibly good against TJarvis, because it just makes him stronger and
Yeah. He takes what TJarvis is trying to do. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so it looks like Tom's going to take that one. But this is why we do a best of 7. This is why we're doing a best of 7. So we've got a long ways to go. Let me welcome everyone in the chat. Thank you, Peter, for coming on and helping me do the commentary here. This matchup kind of came together a little quickly here. Jason Jabari Gaming. Jay, well, what is up, dude? How you doing? Laser. Adam, how you doing, man? I know I've been wanting the tournament back myself too. Yusafa is here. I knew that though. Thanks for helping B warm up. Ghost Dog, how you doing, bud? I'm getting prepared for your tournament, my friend. I'm getting prepared. I got some surprises up my sleeve. Hussein, how you doing, dude? Right guy. Zach Richards, how are you, buddy? William, Brian, Tillatam, Matt Two Hill. Hey, what's up, Matt? How you doing, buddy? And just so everyone can see, I want to show everyone the tournament bracket here real quick. As you can see, we've got some juicy first round matchups. We've got Cruddy Mike versus none other than Nick 136. Happy McMuffins versus Bryce. FinTech versus the very man I have on call with me right now, PWF. That one's going to be awesome. Make sure you keep an eye out for that. I'm doing everything I can to get all these out on Twitter and, of course, cover them on my own channel. Topray versus the man himself, Ghost Dog. Yusafa versus Legacy. Looking forward to that one. Coming in, I think Lags is a little scared. Marcelo versus...
He's scared of that rank 5 that's coming soon.
I know. I would be scared. Marcelo versus Nah. Super Sam versus Jason Jabari Gaming. J-Will right there. That's right. In case you're just in the chat and you're like, who is J-Will? He's a phenomenal player. Right there. And then you got here on the bottom left, TJarvis versus B.McG. All right, let's go ahead and put this away and get back to covering.
I'm pretty sure J-Will has a weird definition of the word scrub because he keeps calling himself that all the time.
I'm beginning to think, I'm not sure exactly what part of the U.S. J-Will's from, but I think it's one of those parts where scrub means amazing. And so he's just telling us he's amazing. Yeah, I think it's one of those I have Latin heritage, and one of the things that's pretty common, particularly in the Mexican American culture, is these like ironic nicknames. Like you'll call the skinny guy fat or gordo or something like that. I think it's one of those. It's like one of those ironic things.
Could be. And I did see that B did not have fun fighting Rintra, so he moved to ban him.
Good call. Oh, and that's a great opportunity for me to describe the Grandmaster scenario for those who did not follow us through the group stages of this. The Grandmaster each week picks 2 champions who cannot be banned and 2 champions who are not even allowed to be in your deck. Another kind of wrinkle in this is the same champion cannot appear on the same list more than once throughout the whole tournament. We have obviously switched metas because the friendly meta has changed. Dragon did a phenomenal job. I really cannot, everyone has done a great job, and each of them has asked me, how do you want me to do it? And I very specifically said, I want you to be the Grandmaster how you would be the Grandmaster. So Kabam Mike did it how Kabam Mike would. It was awesome. Frontline MCoC did it. Cat, they all did it exactly as I would have hoped. Dragon, completely in dragon form, had so much fun with it. Follow her on Twitter. It was so cool. I had so much fun going back and forth with her. Jay Will was there, Ghost Dog, so many people from the community. We've had an absolute blast, and I think we're already seeing, Falcon is one of my favorite attackers for this meta, and you just can't use him. You just can't. So it's really screwing with competitors. I'm enjoying it. How, PWF, as you approach your matchup, are you enjoying the bans?
They're not too bad. Not being able to ban Domino and Thing definitely does hurt because there are limited counters to them.
Yeah. And so B.McG, I don't know. So this is another, I think, really awesome champion. If I can get that video out tomorrow, I'm going to do my best. Howard the Duck will feature prominently in it because he has been so good for this meta in particular. B went with the pre-fight, which did surprise me. I think Karate Mike is shaking his head right now as he sees this happening.
Ooh, B's an auto masher?
Yeah.
Mike's gonna have some words for him.
I fear the fight that may erupt in our Alliance line chat. PWF is also in for Loki, for those who don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think...
but it looks like... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, please.
Tom was able to get to that SP3 real quick. A lot faster than B was able to, it seemed like, versus his matchup. But he didn't get the... No. Still eating that special 3, but he should be in one mode where he can reduce the damage. Yeah,
I can't remember what mode that is. SimSup was so long ago for me as far as being a SimSup player. Tom obviously has this figured out. He's got quite a bit of damage going. He's got the stagger ups going.
Yeah.
That fight's going to end really quickly here. B's going to try to heal block Fury as he goes, and he didn't.
Special 2.
Yeah, he tried, though. He tried. That's a tough one to nail. I know I've never gotten it.
Very narrow window.
Yeah. Fury's brutal. Every meta, Fury's been at least a great defender, so this isn't really surprising.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then Tillatam's now suggesting auto masher because of input issues. That's very fair.
I've really been having them quite badly. They've continued throughout today. I think were you with me on call yesterday when I was having them pretty badly, and they've just continued. Even in War today, I didn't die, fortunately, but I'm beginning to start looking for like common threads because I know like last time I had really bad input issues, like this is reminiscent of remember it was like extra large attackers. It felt like the hitbox was off. That's kind of what it's starting to feel like. Work in Progress is here in the chat. What's up, dude? Thanks so much for being here.
Be going with.
All right, B's got to win this. Oh.
Okay, that's...
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I mean, Hulkling's not going to be the best, because you probably have to end up hitting block and you'll go unblockable. But, yeah, you had to win.
I wonder if he doesn't look frustrated, so... I often say in these matchups that when I don't know why they did something, I'm going to defer that they know something I don't. So right now I'm going to assume B knows something I don't.
Yeah, I have not really tried King Groot in this meta. I mean, I know he's going to be great for it. It's just finding the right matchups, which is generally against robots.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you will be able to poison Thing. And he's just immune to the power burn, right? This isn't like Venom or Venom Pool, where it's only against tech champions. So there's that. Mm-hmm. Terax has it against Metal, if I recall correctly.
Correct.
Yeah. Tom's got that matchup down there with Null and Archangel going really well. Beautiful Vega, that SB2. I always like to remind people in this matchup, or like versus Hercules, remember, Null and Hercules are not immune to poison and bleed. They have a resistance, so Archangel can still get his neuros up and really do the big damage, turn off the ability accuracy and that kind of stuff. So
yeah, and Null was very nice, and he threw that special right away. Just didn't let all the neuros just sit there.
Yeah, he's a very kind symbiote god. Sometimes, you know, you would think he would always, yeah, you would think he would always be evil, but it's not. He's not always evil.
But yeah, I mean that issue that's come up because of Neutralize is also affecting Archangel, because they'll just sit at 10 charges and like, come on.
Yeah.
And then your neuro will just fall off and it's like, oh, guess I'm gonna die now.
As we wait for this last match to end and then do the re-invites, do you mind explaining that a little bit to people? Because even I'll admit, even I'm still a little totally unsure. Like, I feel like the way it's currently working is amping up the damage of Wiccan because he gets the neutralize on, and then it just stays at 10, and so I keep getting credit for it. I know it's hurting Tigra. Do you understand it a little better than that?
Because it seems like the node is just getting stuck at 10 and trying to apply that armor up every single time, and it won't change to 0 until that armor gets applied.
Okay. Yeah, you and I have...
because neutralize is just preventing it. It's like, nope, it never applied.
Yeah. Okay, you and I have the same understanding. OG Highline, thank you so much, dude. You know how much we love the VBC. I'm glad to... Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Attempts got a good.
Honestly surprised by King Groot getting that fight down.
Yeah, so was I actually. Well. Yeah, that was probably B figuring he needed to try that to have a chance in the third round if it happened. I mean, that's the thing. That's actually, again, if I'm going to try my best to get that video out tonight, guys. One of the things I'll talk about at length is, or one of the major themes will be like, is don't give up. I don't remember the last meta we had like this, but we had another one where it was like, look, there's a good chance your opponent's going to make a mistake. So even if you make one, don't give up. I've won so many matches because I just played less ugly. In fact, spoiler. So those of you who really don't want to know, just don't listen for a few seconds. I beat Legacy. And it was a little bit of like, I just played a little bit less worse. And I will show that in there. So... A domino can make you play bad, though. It's not, domino does domino things.
Is it really domino making you play bad, or is just domino doing domino things?
A little bit of both. I think there's a little fear factor, a little like pee in our own pants, because domino started doing domino things, and you know how that goes.
And we get maybe the first Titania coming up in this match.
Nick136, dude, I feel like this is exactly like yesterday, so hopefully I don't have a power outage again, but aren't you up late, dude? I'm beginning to think that's just your sleep schedule. I think I said hello to Zach, but if I did not, what's up, Zach? What's up, Crash? How you doing, buddy? All right. Let's focus on this. Let's focus. We got a 2-0. B really wants to win this one. You don't want to go down 3-0 to TJarvis.
And he did not look happy about seeing that Weapon X.
No. That's one of the things about this meta, though, right? Is it's making us not able to use our most common counters to things like that. Like, I've been tempted to leave my Weapon X in because, I mean, I guess your Archangels still work, but I don't know if Nimrod's going to down him quite as quick or something like that, We see our first 5-star of the tournament. This was talked about actually on my Discord server. Some people discussing, was it going to be worth to bring in champions like Crossbones, even if they were 5-star? And I think we're getting our answer here. This might go pretty fast. I've actually myself really been enjoying using my Crossbones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have not tried Crossbones versus Korg.
I have not either. I don't. B is such a good player, though, dude. Like the fight he submitted in line chat today of that Overseer versus the crazy Ebony Maw node. There's no way in heck I pull that off, and B makes it look easy.
Yeah, because with Crossbones, you really want to punish specials with your heavy, but you can only do that against Korg Special 2 if you get the spacing just right.
I think Korg technically is a hero, though, so there's a little bit of a benefit there, but...
Yeah, you get the extra Furies, and I believe they're extra potency.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't recall exactly, but... I mean, you said, there's this...
You see that 5-star taking on the rank 4 thing,
yeah,
like, he's just butter.
Well, and Thing is also a hero, so the ability accuracy is just turned off. I used my Crossbones to take out a Hulkling relatively well, especially considering my lack of Crossbones knowledge. So he's really powerful.
He is, yeah.
And this is kind of what you were talking about, though. Well, it looks like B decided not to go for that punish, but I guess he didn't really have a lot of furies to make it make sense.
Yeah, you got to have Korg, be aggressive.
We'll use this opportunity to say hello to some folks in the chat. Infamous, what's up, dude? How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Nick is, I sleep late. All right, buddy. Sounds good. Nick is actually helping me do something that I'm very excited about doing. So I appreciate the information share, Nick. Ben, I'm glad you're here too, buddy. William, the only 5-star in your deck was Hulkling. He's one of the best champions in the game. He's worthy. That's awesome to hear. All right, this is where I think B starts the comeback, right? They're both my friends. I'm cheering for literally everyone in the tournament. I like everyone. I enjoy their channels. But I also want these to go as long as possible. So I'm cheering for B. Let's do this, B. Come on. Tiltam's using that Sig 200 anymore. He can put some work in with this meta. Especially those matchups where you're like, I just don't have anyone, right? Those fans here. What's up, dude? Oh, okay. These are both going to be cool. How would you go about this Warlock versus Weapon X? Would you be using your heavies, try to get to the SP2?
I think you have to, but you can't use your special 2 until he's already in his berserk mode, because it's 10 hits and he's just going to go unstoppable in the middle of it. Good
point.
If you don't time it right.
And then pay attention to what Tom is doing down here. You're going to see him utilize the stagger off of the heavy of Titania. It's really important that he times that to prevent the armor up. She can do great things. This is why she's one of the few science champions we're still seeing used. Here he goes. There, perfectly done. Absolutely perfect. Now he's got his Haymaker ready. He's going to go in, do some nice damage. Looks to me like he's going to go to his SP3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and B was able to get that SP2 in just fine. Looks like he's about to go berserk here.
Oh, B with the sweet intercept and used his striker. Wow. From the look on his face, did he mean to do that? Or was he just happy that he pulled it off? Because it was pretty awesome.
I think he was just happy to pull it off.
Yeah.
And then, is it Intimidate? That's supposed to make everyone just be passive?
Yeah, but I don't think either of these champions has Intimidate. Or do they?
I believe Titania does in her 9,000 debuff she puts on the special 3.
Off the special 3, yeah.
MCoC just said, nope, screw you, I'm going to chuck it.
I love when they do it.
Get in the massive damage.
As a player who went out and got himself a Mantis, it is really fun when Intimidate and Infuriate doesn't go the way it's supposed to. Yeah, that's right. Titania, it's like every debuff in the game except for slow, I think, or something like that. I'm being figurative, not literal.
Yeah, I mean, maybe just a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. What a great move by B, right? That was awesome. All right, here it is. Now he's got to make it pay off. He got himself into the third
who
game.
Places first here?
B has to.
B places first? Okay.
Yeah, and he's got a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out.
Gotta go null.
Wiccan's such a natural counter to null.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as someone who's used Wiccan quite a bit, but it's been against Korg where I've had the main problem, is you can kind of end up in these scenarios where you're not able to refresh your neutralize, then the armor up gets up, and you've got to wait out the full timer. There's nothing you can do. So
yeah,
I think
he was either placing Hulkling or null. And
yeah.
Much rather have Hulkling for attack against Fury.
Yep. So you can see Tom's already got up the neutralize. He's probably going to try it. Yeah, he's just refreshing it. That's really smart. When Null tries to armor break him, it's just going to turn into a ton of incinerates. Here it comes. So he's smartly baiting that SP1, and then wait. Actually, my view on what he's doing isn't that good. Was there no corruption timer?
Well, the neutralize fell off there.
Okay. So this is where he's got a little bit. This is what I was saying. This is what can happen with Wiccan. This is where it can get a little sideways. I think now maybe he's not recognizing it.
Yeah, now he's got 2 armor ups.
Yeah. So this is exactly, and I'm going to show again. This wonderful video I keep talking about that I may or may not make. That's the danger with Wiccan, and that's happened to me multiple times.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be fixed with the new patch.
I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, B just absolutely crushed it.
I was paying so much attention to the Wiccan fight because I wanted to kind of explain to folks since it was a little newer. I didn't even see B's fight. What a performance up there. That's a heck of a score.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even without Rich Get Richer, Hulkling is still dominating Nick Fury.
Hulkling, man. Hulkling.
Troy, that is supposed to be in the new patch, which I believe is supposed to come out on Monday.
P-dubs. Yeah. There's trouble in paradise with those two.
Has to feel good for B to get on the board there.
Mm-hmm.
Adam might know this, but is this the first round that Tom has lost this tournament?
Ooh, yeah, Adam. Maybe because of the switch over from metas, or actually, I don't know, because I didn't have time to get a lot of viewers didn't know this match was happening until like it was actually starting, so I don't think folks had time to prepare. So Adam might not even have all the stuff. Joey, what's up, dude? When'd you get here? How you doing, bud? Joey, so P-Dub's been trying to kind of explain, because he can explain it better than me, but the way Neutralize is interacting with the node is not how it's supposed to. What I kind of understand is happening is the node is reading it as if it's staying at the 10, or is it chitin charges? Is that what they're calling them? Can't remember what they're calling them.
Yeah, it's staying at the 10 charges instead of rolling over.
So it's kind of helping Wiccan's initial damage, because then it's trying to continuously turn that armor up, and then when that doesn't happen, that's creating that incinerate. But what keeps happening to me, and I think that's what happened to Tom. I was having trouble following that fight, to be honest. Is then you end up in this weird place though where you can't like refresh your neutralize for some reason. And then the armor up actually does happen because the node never reset the charges. And then because Wiccan doesn't have a nullify, at least not for an armor up anyway, then you've got to deal with the power gain. Hopefully I explained that pretty well. Sonia's here too. And Dragon, there's our Grandmaster. Dragon, that's Dragon, would you be able to DM me just to make sure that's you? I mean, with the profile picture, I feel very, very positive that's you. But I'd like to confirm it if you don't mind, if you're listening. All right.
And Adam, we were wondering if that was the first round that Tom has lost this tournament. Because he usually just dominates everything. Ooh, and we got a Mojo on defense against a lot of buff-heavy champions for B. Do you go Gallon here? No, you got to save Gallon for Thing, I think.
Yeah, I wonder if that's what's happening here. This is a bit of a throw.
I mean, it could work because Null isn't buff heavy. But also, I think Sizzle Witch is going to take care of Terex pretty well.
Yeah.
Because she can just always nullify. I mean, she will take some damage, but... Oh, and then
Yeah,
Mojo starts with a nice dash backward prompt. Always nice to see.
Yeah, you always love those prompts, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually surprised at how much damage Sigil Witch took initially there. And then Mystic Dispersion kicked in and sent Mojo rad.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think that was Mystic Dispersion.
Yeah, I think because he triggered Corruption and he got the Unstoppable and Unblockable buffs.
Yeah. To be honest, I've never ever tried to take Mojo with null, so I wouldn't have thought of that. After you explained it, it made sense, but I would not have thought of that.
Yeah. I mean, it is probably getting mitigated by Inequity, assuming B runs it. But maybe Mojo bypasses that. His degen bypasses that. I'm not sure the wording of it.
TJarvis is holding on for dear life at a very low percentage of health. What is going on there?
That is a very good question.
Incredibly close.
Oof. Gosh.
Why was that TJarvis refusing to die? He didn't have up indestructible or anything. Do you know?
No.
That's weird. If anyone in the chat has an idea, maybe just Sigil Witch is hitting that low. Again, like my view on Tom's screen it's a little off. Adam is asking Peter, what were you asking about?
That was the if Tom had lost a round in this tournament before.
Oh, and you know what? Work is probably correct. B is probably running Inequity. It looked like there were quite a few armor breaks up, and so that's probably reducing the damage quite a bit. And Sigil Witch obviously isn't doing big numbers off of her basics anyway, so...
And then B has to use Gallon here, so he doesn't really have a thing counter next round. Could really hurt. Gonna check if Venompool is a hero. He might be one of the untagged champions. No, he's a villain. So Crossbone's not a great matchup here, but should still work fine if you can heavy counter.
Yeah, and you already seen, I think this is probably a matchup that TJ has not ever practiced before, so he had the spacing off there a little bit.
Yeah, I can attest to taking a few Venompool heavies in AQ. Ooh, and then TJarvis went red, but hopefully... Oh, never mind. Gallon does Gallon.
Gallon does Gallon things. Hussein made me laugh, but TJarvis's last percentage is stronger than Android's battery's last percent. Very, very true, Hussein. Very, very true. B's holding strong, putting up a good fight here. This is a good match. Adam is letting us know that TJ has not lost a match, but he has lost a round. That was his first match loss. And for those who don't know, TJ and Legacy in the last tournament went down to the absolutely final fight.
Yeah, and he still tried the heavy counter, and took a kick to the face.
We've all been there, right? Like sometimes you just get frustrated in a fight, and you're like, "It's gonna work this time. I know it will."
Yeah.
Just hopefully it's not a war fight.
Yeah, hopefully.
Seki, I know the Scorpion joke. We can't continue it in this tournament, or at least in this meta. A dragon, that doesn't sound familiar at all. I assume you're talking about I know the heavy counter will work this time. I know it will. All right, 1-1. B can even it up. I'm not surprised by this at all.
Yeah, not sure what he's going to do against the thing there.
Yeah. He could place Mordo and hope Mordo destroys whoever Tom's got. And then...
Yeah, it'd be Titania.
I'm not kidding you. I won a matchup against a very good player. I happen to know they're an excellent player. And I won it by using my Korg against their Doom. And I think I ended it at like 85% health, and they ended it at like 90. But my defensive placement did its job. So you never know.
Yeah, I mean, with all the buffs that Mordo's going to get, the stagger is going to be hard to time perfectly. So, I mean, Titania's not perfect here, and it is the first hit of the heavy that is the stagger.
Will the what I want to see is, will Surfer's armor break remove that armor up? B's.
No, thing is armor break immune.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I was just wondering if maybe it would still somehow remove it. So B's just going to get backed into a corner here. He's doing his best, but although Mordo's doing what I was saying, maybe Mordo would do this to Titania. It's just that SB3 hits so weak.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the most aggressive Mordo I've ever seen in my life. Has anyone ever seen that before?
Oh my goodness.
That Mordo was out for blood.
What?
Oh my god.
What does B feed him?
I do not know. That was the most angry, aggressive Mordo I have ever seen.
That was like Ghost Dog after seeing Dragon's bands.
B doesn't know this. He has no idea. He's got a real shot here. In fact, he has taken off more health.
Yeah, B has the victory.
I think B's won. He probably has no clue. He's probably very, very not happy right now.
Ever since that win last round, he's been sitting going, I have nothing for thing. I'm just going to lose. Going to be sitting here for 2 minutes losing.
Yeah.
And he's going to come out of this going, what happened?
I think Mordo was like, there are too many wrestlers.
Surfer's doing a lot better than I thought he could.
Yeah.
Matchup.
Let's watch B's face when he sees this. Whoa, there it is. I love it. I love the drama of this stuff. That is exactly why I like getting the face cams in. Ghost Dog did it for us in the last round. B's doing it for us now. That was awesome. B's new favorite champion is Mordo.
Replacing Super Scroll.
And TJarvis now hates Mordo with a passion. I am no longer cheering, just for more fun and excitement. 2-2. This is all you could ask for.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, I've never seen a Mordo do that on defense.
Blizzard, Mordo knew this. I've never seen that too, and he did it twice. That was what was so crazy. Was the Mordo went in and he, like that whole medium or whatever, when you think you've dexed and you're like, okay, I'm just trying to bait the special. They're not going to attack again, and then he did, it a second time, and he just went nuts.
And Tom just keeps clicking on Mordo's like, no, get out of here, go away, you're evil.
All right, it's now down to just a best of 3. It's just a best of 3 now. Yusafa wants to recruit B's Mordo. I think we now know who Yusafa is going to R5. It's Mordo. It's got to be.
Oof.
So for those who don't know, B, that's who he took up, right? The rank 4 was Super Scroll today.
Yes.
And
video for that.
He is banned, along with rank 4 Man Thing, and I believe that is a rank 4 Sasquatch. Yeah, I think I've seen those R4 videos from B, from all 3 of them. Mm-hmm. And then we've got Longshot outside, Rintra, and Doom. Not surprised to see so many Mystics. They're so strong in this meta.
Mm-hmm. We've got 4 armor break immune champions banned. Yeah. And then Ghost Dog and J-Well are both talking about their reactions to Dragon's evilness.
Dragon was so amazing at this, to the surprise of no one. If you know her, you knew she was gonna knock it out of the park.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I haven't plugged that in a minute. If you're not following Dragon already on Twitter, what are you doing with yourself? Why are you on Twitter at all? Make sure you check out the link in the description of this stream and give her a follow. She's a fantastic follow. Informative, fun, the whole thing.
And then Tom passing up Havoc there, even though B doesn't have any armor buff champions, because Hulkling and Gallon can still just nuke him before any detonations happen.
Yeah, before the plasma becomes a huge problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy how just how strong they both are in this meta too. This meta is, I think, in everything. Mm-hmm. I do think this meta is, accentuating their damage. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
Okay.
Because Hulkling doesn't lose charges because he's getting one because he's immune to the power burn.
Yeah. And then Gallon's like, that is going to power me up even more. I'm kind of hoping Tom gets to use this Juggernaut. Nick used Juggernaut on stream today. He had some, again, input issues, which I do think are happening right now. I know I'm suffering from them. And he still did some really impressive things with the stagger off the heavy. Really cool fight. So I'm kind of hoping we get to see Tom use him, because I think Tom's going to know how to use him really well. Dragon Man as a defender is pretty tough. Okay, here we go. We're already going to get to see it. You don't want to armor break Dragon Man. A lot of folks probably don't know this. He's not armor break immune. He actually degens you if you armor break him. So this is a really nice idea here from Tom. He's going to be able to use the heavies to place that stagger. That's the idea here. And then Gallon versus Quark. I haven't seen this, but I mean, it makes sense it would work. B with the risky move. Did you see that? He starts off with the light, hoping that he does not get parried. That helps him get the rock shields down really fast. He's going to be able to go in here, and he might be even trying to end it here. Let's see. He's already up to 530 of his charges. He's landed the heavy. Goes for the SP1. He needs this to end it. It does.
Don't get the rock shield. Okay, the rock shield does reduce his damage.
Does it really? I didn't know,
yes,
but that was, look at B. He took a chance and it worked. That's what all these great Battlegrounds players do. They take these calculated risks and they're skilled enough. They often make it work, and they end up with 23-second fights against Quarks.
And there is one thing I'm seeing Tom do really well here is not taking the SP1 on the block while Dragon Man has his power gain buff, because it does put a non-damaging debuff on you, which will shut Juggernaut off.
I wouldn't have thought of that. That's a really great point.
I didn't think about it until I fought it one time, and I was like, oh, right.
That's usually how and Tom's thinking he probably won this. He's probably like, first Mordo, now this. What is going on right now?
Yeah, B looks completely different.
Yeah.
That he did at the end of the second round.
Oh, absolutely. Last night I was on the worst losing streak, having input issues. I was very frustrated. Like when my power went out, there was part of me that was like, good. And then I played afterwards and I started winning, and all of a sudden, like, I felt better and I was in a better mood, and so I can hear that and see that.
We got Mordo again.
That TJarvis right now is like, what did I do wrong today? Who did I anger?
And then Joey's asking if that Gallon Korg matchup happened last tournament. I could not tell you. I guess he remembers seeing, was like, hey, why didn't the harvest damage trigger? But yes, because it's reduced by the rock shield, which is weird because it says it's not reduced by anything.
Yeah, that's odd. We'd have to look at the exact reading on rock shield, but I did not know. I just was excited to see it all happening. I think this matchup favors B here.
Yeah, we'll have to see, because for me, Tom's is lagging out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mojo's just dropping.
Mordo is like, I'm now going to detonate the whole game.
Mordo's like, no, you have to ban me. Ban me now. You can't play now.
You did not learn, you fool. He's like breaking my Discord. He's breaking Tom's game.
Tom might have a broken phone after this.
Yeah, I hope TJ takes a break, because that's not it's not normal.
No, looks like Mordo was aggressive again in the little bit of frames we saw.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. If I were Tom, I would 100% need to take a break.
And I would reset my game too, actually, in all seriousness.
Well, yes. I know Mike has other reasons because it lags out for him for whenever he wants to dex.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, restart your game as frequently as possible in these tournaments. Just clear everything out. But yeah, I'm expecting Tom to pull up the chat and go, "Hey, give me 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I need to go find a picture of Mordo and do some things to it."
I'm gonna take a minute at Dragon with the extremely generous donation. I honestly, I feel like it's me who should be thanking you. Like, you really just harnessed the whole thing I was trying to do with the Grandmaster. You stepped it up a bunch, got excitement going for the tournament, got the players, the competitors excited, and you also handed us a really, really cool set of bands and camp bands. I'm extremely grateful that you and I have become friends, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for being part of it, Dragon. Looks like Tom decided no, he's just going to plow through. I know when I've been playing poorly in these tournaments, I just keep plowing through too, because I feel like that's the only way. I don't feel like waiting 3 minutes is going to help me. So I wonder if that's what he's decided. But I would have liked to see him reset his game though.
Yes, but he did decide to free up Man Thing and take out his aggressions on Mordo by clicking on him a few times. He's like, "I'm done seeing your face. We're over."
Dragon. People who know me well know that I am always going to respond. I am grateful you're a part of this. So, and you know it. So thank you, Dragon. Ostfan, what's up? The family generator. I know I do. I need to get a generator. It's actually advice I've been given, even for just doing YouTube, actually, in videos, is, to kind of, when you're filming a video and stuff. I actually have lost a couple of videos due to power outages. So this whole experience is making me realize they happen a little bit more than I thought they did. Oh, and I should get you up there on the board.
We got a bishop this time. I think that's the first time we've seen him.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. Everyone's coming through for Vega.
California needs bad weather more often, I think.
Oh, my lord.
And Cream Cheese. What's up, dude? We've been missing you, dude. We've been missing you. Yeah.
Cream Cheese is going for B to finish it off. Wow.
Oh, wow.
He wants it to go the full 7.
Yeah. Usually he's the Buffalo Wild Wings guy for us. That's a very old commercial. I don't know if everyone's seen it. Thank you for the donations, guys. I will look into a generator. My children actually thank you. They were pretty unnerved by the power outage last night. All right, let's focus back on the match.
Nas in chat here.
What's up, Nas? Nerd. There he is.
Dragon Man again.
Okay, so Titania revenge match. At least it's not against Mordo this time.
Right, but B's like, nope, I'm taking this round. I'm throwing down Gallon.
William, you just being here and chatting
Gallon
is enough. Go for it.
You're saying I want to win.
Yeah, exactly. B's going for it now. He's got faith in his Dragon Man.
And he's actually waiting out the rock field. Okay. He wants a 30-second fight instead of a 20-second fight.
Yeah.
Okay, B.
You can tell he's feeling it, though. I mean, it's so real. It's like when your first war fight goes well, the next set tends to.
This is the heavy counter.
Yeah.
But no, you still get it off this special one. And that should flush Terrax down the drain.
I really hope it's Tom's just having like connection issues, like maybe this is on the Discord side or something like that. I hope it's not his game itself. Teletam, I feel like it too. For those who are just listening, not watching, reading chat, Teletam saying you can kind of almost feel the aggression by B on his playstyle. I agree. I feel like all those little extra things that do add up, B is now doing, and he's confidently doing them. You know.
It looks like Tom had the stagger up before that special 3, so Dragon Man didn't go unstoppable, unblockable. But yeah, competing with Gallon against a non-mystic in this meta is tough to do. Because everyone else is just going to skyrocket him.
Mephisto has been by far one of the worst defenders for me in this meta. I know it was actually you who said to use Namor against him. I just banned Mephisto now. I can't stand it.
Yeah, Torch still was able to get him down probably pretty quickly with him being supercharged. Not sure exactly who B's going to go with here.
That's right. Dragon mentioned that Cleric can also work for Mephisto.
Yes. Yeah, but Hulkling was really the only option B had here for Bishop. Or Tom had for Bishop.
I know what you meant. That's right.
But really, I think it's just going to come down to which AI cycle both of these guys get. Because Kingpin can be passive, and then Bishop can be special happy.
Yeah. Bishop, it's not quite as bad as Fury. Fury just now throws his SP1 into your block. He just doesn't care. Let's see if Tom nails this SP2 evade. I think this is what it's going to come down to.
Adam was saying that TJ might have all Mystics left.
This lag on TJ's stream is killing me. It looks like he landed the evade just based on by his health pool. But that Bishop's got a lot of health left.
B looks like he's still gonna take it. And B's, you see him feeling good. What did B have a snack on in the middle there to turn everything around?
I think it was Mordo. It was just a Mordo infusion. I didn't believe.
Wow.
I mean, I say unbelievable just because of the nature of the comeback. They're both phenomenal players. So,
well,
is that Mr. Jarvis there on call?
Yeah. I mean, fair play. I got destroyed.
Hey, I gotta ask you, my friend. Were you having some pretty bad game issues?
Yeah, I didn't actually mean to play as Kingpin in that last one. If you saw, I actually clicked Mephisto and tried reset. Like, it wouldn't load, and then I tried refreshing the screen just because I had all Mystics in the last one. I didn't want that. Yeah. So, and then it just automatically plays Kingpin for me. It doesn't matter though. I probably would have lost anyway.
Yeah,
fair play to B. Well, very well played. He absolutely smashed it, and he fully deserves the win.
Yeah, you're both phenomenal players. You both played exceptionally well. B did play very, very well. But the last, I'd say,
it's just a shame I couldn't load the screen back to go and say anything to him.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to ask you. Those the last 3-ish rounds, game sets, let's call them. There was a lot of lag too. Was that happening on your actual game as well?
Not necessarily. I think the only thing I actually felt it in was Titania versus Mordo.
Okay, so you brought it up, so I wasn't going to ask about it. But what? That
was the only matchup that I felt like my inputs were slightly off.
Okay.
The rest of them, everything was fine.
That was
all
also
just me screwing up and not playing well.
It happens, but that was the most aggressive Mordo I've ever seen.
It is what it is. I mean, I was debating banning him from the start, but I thought the other three posed more of a threat. Apparently not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw after the first one, you clicked him like 3 times. It's like, do I do it? Is this the time I pull it? And then I think you let it go an extra round.
Yeah, see, if I'd have won that one as well, that probably would have given me a lot more room for error with the next 3.
Yeah. Well,
because even if they all did still go the same.
Yeah. I know, I understand it right now. Is it feels it doesn't, I'm sure you're not happy, but you've had a phenomenal performance.
So that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Sorry,
what's that?
I just had to figure out audio setup. I couldn't hear any of you guys.
Oh, got it.
You were very well played, B. You absolutely smashed it,
dude. Good game, TJ. That was you had me clenching.
Dude, I hate your Gallon. Literally, I couldn't draft him in the last 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was not much I can do when you're playing like that and you're getting the drafts as well.
Yeah, I got really lucky in the last few rounds with the drafts. But yeah, good game, dude.
Best of luck in the next round.
Thank you, dude. That was the most stressed I've ever been.
Dude, I'm a scrub. You don't need to do
that. You're funny.
Earlier in the stream, we decided scrub must clearly mean amazing.
Oh, I'm not that.
Okay. Are you?
I'm not one to speak highly.
Tom's using it.
Well, Tom, I don't have the official stats in front of me, but I feel pretty confidently you're going to walk away one of the 10 highest rated players in the Vega Battlegrounds Championships, and I know that I have every intention of hoping that you are back with us for the next one, which will be the 3-star one, starting not too long from now. Don't tell me now whether you want to be in or not, but I did want to make sure.
I'll let you know later on.
Yeah. There's no hurry on that. So, but thank you so much for being part of it. It was a phenomenal performance, as always, from you.
Yeah, thank you for having me again. I had a lot of fun with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're all played to be again.
Absolutely. B, how are you feeling, man? Like, you were able to fit your face cam into the screen here, which was pretty nice. Obviously, the start did not go the way you wanted it, and then there was just a massive switch in your body language. And people in the chat were even saying, like, it even looked like you were playing more aggressively after that. Did you feel like that happened as well?
Yeah, I mean, when I started out 0 and 2, you guys can't hear like when it's going on, but I was basically like, yeah, I'm about to get swept. I'm about to get destroyed. Like, I just needed like one round to win where I start feeling good. And like I started out like I lost every single round, not just the first 2 matches, every round in the match. So yeah, I just had really bad confidence. And once I get my confidence going, then I start, actually, feeling better. And yeah, that does happen.
Yeah. You obviously, did your chat let you know? Did anyone let you know that your Mordo was out for blood?
No. They told me he had a really aggressive Mordo after the Titania fight was over with.
Yeah.
But I had no idea he was being a menace.
Yeah. I think he wants to be taken to rank 4. Is ultimately
he is rank 4.
Oh, there you go. That's why.
Yeah.
All right. Pito, do you have...
He's saying rank 5 me.
Yeah, that's what it was. Do you have any questions for B or for TJ?
B, have you done that Surfer versus Thing fight this meta before?
No.
Have you done it at all before?
No.
Okay. We were both like, all right, he's just going to have to sit there and suffer. And, well, I mean, you did suffer a little bit, but you did a lot better than either of us thought you were.
Yeah, there's a couple of fights in this that I haven't really done. I haven't really done much of this meta to begin with yet, so I kind of learn as I go. That's why I swapped my ban from I can't remember who it was, but I swapped to Rintra instead of someone else because he's just that annoying on defense. But like, I just try to learn as I go, and I felt like Surfer was my best option there for Thing.
Yeah, try and remember your other option, but it was not a really good one.
It was Howard.
Howard, yeah.
Yeah, so I had Howard, Mordo, and Surfer, and I was placing defense first, and I felt Mordo would probably be the biggest pain out of the other two because he had Hulkling still, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, he did have Hulkling left. So he would have wiped the floor with my two other champs using Hulkling, so I hoped that Mordo would do his thing, and, Mordo does Mordo things.
Now, that might become a phrase now. It's been Domino does Domino things, Gallon does Gallon things. I think we might need to introduce Mordo does Mordo things. So I'm looking at the bracket now. This was the first match of the knockout stage, so you're the first one to advance. You'll be playing against the winner of Super Sam and J Will. Any preferences? Are you going to watch their match? Any messaging yet? Because I do think J Will's in the chat. Anything come up for you there?
I'll watch it. I don't have any preferences. I don't want to be that guy who says like, "Oh, I want to fight Super Sam," which is not me saying that's who I want to fight. But it's
too
just
late.
Like,
I already clipped it. I'm sorry, I clipped it. I want to fight Super Sam.
No, everyone's made it to the bracket stage for a reason, and everyone is a worthy opponent. Although my chat is saying that J Will guy sounds like a scrub, so that might be an indication of who I want to go up against.
Is that J Will saying that?
No, that's Axe.
Oh,
okay.
I would not believe it. I've seen J Will play. He is far from a scrub. And Super Sam did go 3-0 in the group stage. So yeah. But that, like you said, that's kind of how it is. Like literally everyone who's made the bracket here, I think, has a very realistic shot of winning it all. So
yeah. Regardless of how it goes, I'm just here to have fun, and we'll have fun at the end of the day.
All right. Well, anything else from anyone in the chat? TJ, I think you're still here. BMcG, PWF. Anything else you guys want to convey?
I mean, I've said everything that needs to be said already.
I just want to say GG again, TJ. That was a lot of fun going up against you, and yeah, I think it could have gone either way with how these drafts were looking for both of us, and it was fun.
Yeah, I'll say that's, as I've said a few times now, that's all that matters really. I had fun with it, and yeah.
All right. Well, with that being said, I think we're going to close off the stream tonight. Do you guys want to help me set up a recoil deck real quick? It's up to you guys.
Yeah, I can stick around and help you out.
Well, B, I think you're streaming yourself
it's
too.
1 a.m. here, and I need to be up in like 5 hours, so I'm going to shoot off.
TJ, so I will say goodbye to you. Thank you so much, dude. You are an incredible part of these tournaments. I enjoy DMing with you, and I've gotten to know you on the Discord server. So I know this is a disappointing result for you. You're a phenomenal player. But I do hope you're proud of yourself, and thank you for everything you're doing for these tournaments. You're helping us put on a phenomenal show.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Hopefully I can keep this up in future tournaments.
I'm sure you will.
All right, I'll see you later, guys.
All right, take care, buddy. Have a good night's sleep. And then B, I know if you're still streaming, were you doing a stream? Because we could just raid you and you could just... Okay.
No, I was going to end it.
Okay.
But I can stick around and help you with the recoil deck after I end it.
So we'll spend like 15-20 minutes doing a recoil deck here, and then we'll call it. So if anyone wants to stick around for that, I'd appreciate having you. And yeah. All right. Go ahead and switch over the scene.
You're taking away B's beautiful face?
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks. I know. That's why I asked. That's what I said. I was like, if he's going to stream, we can all just watch him. We can all just kind of look at him. That'd be fun. But yeah, we'll set up a recoil deck. I want to have some fun with that. I think it's something I've kind of considered doing for a while now. For everyone, before we go too far, darn it, I'm still new to the YouTube thing. Thank you to everyone who did those really generous donations. Let me go back and actually take a look at it. OG Highline, Dragon, of course, herself, the Grandmaster for this whole thing. O's fan, Zach, and Adam, thank you so much for the generator fund. I will set those aside for it, and we'll have a good time with it. Thank you so much. And for everyone in the chat, yeah, this is the fun. Like all the competitors know, we're putting on a show. They all happen to be incredibly skilled at the game and incredibly knowledgeable. So that is really helpful and helps us get out some knowledge. As you guys know, like the Tab Improvement channels, like the Art of Serious Fun. And I'm always saying, I hope you learned something, or I hope you had it, or were very entertained. And I think the tournament feels like one of the perfect combinations of that, of these guys just putting on all this knowledge, and then hopefully we can take that, be entertained, and then take that and do a little bit better in the Gladiator circuit and have some fun with it too. And then we can involve community members as well. It's just that much better. So and thank you, PJF, for being on call. You're welcome to hang out, or I like having you here. And let's build this recall deck. Oh, I got to go to the be right back screen because I need to purchase some units because I want to purchase the Battlegrounds deck. So I'm not really
deck?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, going full Usafa. My goodness.
I'm not going full. Come on.
B, do you know how close you were to your harvest doing almost 0 damage against that Korg?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
it was like a second away.
Yeah, I knew it was close, and I wanted to take the risk because I can't remember who it was that I was going against. It was Juggernaut versus Dragon Man. Yeah, so that would have been close regardless. So I wanted to be as fast as possible. So I took the shot and risked the biscuit. The risk it for the biscuit.
That was so exciting. That you even went for the light intercept to start off the match.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
I actually got very lucky.
When I saw you do that, I was like, "Oh, he's going for it. He's feeling it. He's feeling the flow."
Yeah. Vega was just focused in on that one. He was just like, "Oh, he's got it." Like, "Oh my gosh, the rough field's already down."
Yeah. I was basically screaming. It was a good 15 to 20 seconds of me screaming.
I'm gonna watch it back at work tomorrow.
You'll hear a lot of me screaming and PWF calmly explaining things to people.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Hey B, why are you watching King of the Hill?
God dang it, Bobby.
What's up, Messiah? How you doing? Scarco, what's up, buddy? Larson, how you doing? And Hammy, what's up, Hammy? How you doing, bud? And we got a BMcG raid. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Actually do appreciate it. Zach, did your audio come back, buddy? Looks like it did.
Yeah, I think he was saying he had it or something.
And Mr. King is here. I knew there was someone else I had saw that I didn't have a chance to say hello too early. What's up, Mr. King? How you doing, buddy? And I think we said hello to Sonia. Missed the match though. Dude, you know what? Honestly, I know this is gonna sound like a YouTuber just being like trying to get another view. The match was really good. These are two incredible players. It was really, really good. I think even knowing the outcome, it's still pretty awesome.
Yeah, at the beginning, seeing B's body language is like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's how I felt too.
I mean, I think that's how pretty much anyone feels. It's like, I'm just not playing well. Nothing's going right.
Yeah.
This is going to be quick. Let's just get it over with.
Yeah. Especially after that Maw fight in War.
So, what is the... I saw Mike kind of screwing around with you, or are you able to tell us what is the answer to it?
He wanted to use Vulture and like 6 other synergy members to take down the fight.
Yeah, no. Okay, alrighty. And you know what the worst part is? The worst part is, in like the next 2 weeks, we're gonna get a video from Mike taking that fight with Vulture. Yeah.
Oh yeah. what was the fight he took on 9A in the offseason? Was it Void?
Yeah, it was Void.
It was like, what? Mike, get out of here. No one's assigning Vulture.
That's what's,
except for Mike.
and that's the thing is that battle group will still get a donut. That it's not like it'll still be advantageous to the battle group, but that's why it took me so long to jump on the not Venom the Duck, Howard the Duck train. It's like I saw his videos on it and I was just like, that's like Sweeta and the Champion. Like I can't do that. That's cool. I enjoyed watching you do that, but I'm not going to be able to produce those results. But apparently Howard the Duck, you can actually reproduce the results. So we'll see. I
don't know about being able to reproduce it. I mean,
well, yeah, I'm not going to redraw the Mona Lisa. I'm just saying, I can draw a lady with brown hair.
It's like, I could draw a stick figure. That's close enough, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Oh, did I mess this up already somehow? As you can tell, I'm not used to running recoil. I want to... Where should I put this extra point?
I don't know. Oh, wait. I don't really know how people set up recoil trees because I rarely run it, but why are you putting 9 out of 9 in greater vitality?
For more health. Like, okay. I realized how sarcastic that sounded, but it wasn't meant sarcastically. I realized you know how to read. I
mean, this 1 point's not really going to do you anything anywhere.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you get 1 in perfect block chance, which is what, a 1% chance or something?
Yeah.
I feel like I should have done this instead of the perfect health, right?
Yeah. That's why I was wondering. I didn't know if there was some strategy with the 9 out of 9 greater vitality that helps make like the recoil tree feel better.
No. So I'll just...
Would actually make it feel worse because you have more boosted health?
I think so.
Oh, really? Does it work like boosts? I don't think so.
I believe so, because I know Glass Cannon, if you like max out Glass Cannon, you barely lose any health.
Okay.
To have just 1, I think you lose like 2 or 3 health per second.
Looks like I should have asked Nick a few more questions today. At least this is only costing me gold, which I have plenty of.
No, you're going to start running the scrap store to get more gold.
Actually, I think I'm finally out of scrap, but I keep getting more from Battlegrounds.
Out of scrap? Is that literally even possible?
I did. I just sat there and ran it because I did a lot of rank ups in the last week or two to kind of get ready for Battlegrounds and all that. I ran a lot of Rockets, Scraptastic, whatever you call it.
Yeah, I think I've got almost 5 million scrap to spend.
Are you guys sure that it will act the same as boosts with recoil? Does anyone in the chat feel confident? Dragon, don't you run recoil a lot? Recoil tree?
Yeah, she's always running it in arena, I believe.
Will putting points in greater vitality cause the poison and bleed to do more damage? I'm not sure I'm asking the question properly. That's the issue here. Cammy's saying that they feel confident that it will. Okay. That's all I needed to hear right there. Let's see if Dragon confirms. Although I'm not sure I'm asking the question very, very well. And I still need to put 5 more points in. So I could get pretty much stand your ground, which might be nice. I could throw some people off every once in a while.
That's what I usually do in Battlegrounds, at least, is always 5 out of 5 stand your ground.
Okay.
What, 5 out of 5? Man, you sweaty tryhard.
Hey,
I am.
If you're going to try hard, you might as well. You go full, you go all in, is the way I look at those sorts of things.
Because that would leave you at how many points left? Oh, you'd have to go 4, I think.
Yeah, I don't think I can
Right.
get to the full 5. No, I can't.
Oh, wait. I think
Well-
you should-
Put one in equity.
If I
oh,
only,
you're putting 1 in equity?
sorry, my dog is now wanting to get into the show. What's up, dude?
I'm pretty sure you need to max out willpower.
You want to say hi to everybody? Who wants to say hi?
We getting a Nova sighting. Where's Steve?
Yeah. Here's the real Nova for everybody.
Oh, the real Nova. We're gonna have a fight.
There she is. There you go. Okay. Now go away.
What a little cutie.
I'm kidding. I love my dog. You do need max willpower. You do not want to run low willpower.
Yeah.
Okay, I clearly have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, how do we do this then?
Yeah, max out the willpower because you have enough points to do it.
But then I'm not going to have
max in equity too.
No, I actually asked. That's what I asked Nick about was inequity versus coagulate. But it looks like I'm only going to be able to have 1 point in coagulate.
Oh, that's fine.
Mike's saying 3 in coagulate. So where does Mike find the extra point?
Mike, I want
2
to.
points.
Oh, when did Mike get here? What's up, dude? What already Mike said? Okay, if Dragon and Mike
Mike's
are
always
agreeing,
everywhere.
then it's a good idea. The thing is, I need points to get to unlock willpower.
Yeah, he can't remove anything from the left. You'd have to remove it from another tree.
I wonder if Mike doesn't run Mystic Dispersion. Is this?
So that's the thing, Mike. Is I still want to run? Yeah, I still want to max out Mystic Dispersion. So I don't have anywhere else to really.
Is your offense just in recoil?
Mike. Okay, so here I'll show you to the other things. Then where should I get these points from? Mike. Okay, Mike is understanding what we're doing a bit more here. So this is for a funsies.
Dragon is saying 5 out of 5 MD though.
This is for fun Battlegrounds deck build.
I wonder if they're not running 5 out of 5 Limber then.
Oh, that must be it.
But I feel like I can't do that. I like for defensive purposes, I've got to keep that going. And I can't say sorry, Tom.
Oh,
I'm sorry, TJ.
You're a monster.
TJ, start ranking up your 3 stars, buddy. Get your 3-star deck ready.
The 3-star one's gonna be so weird.
Okay, so Work is saying, how important Mike and Dragon and I guess Work, everyone who has experience with the recoil tree, how important is 3 out of 3 coagulate? Because right now I'm feeling like I'll just do the 1 out of 3. Because I guess I would be okay going down in Mystic Dispersion, but I think my defenders are really going to want Mystic Dispersion. Just 1 point in parry?
I don't know if I do that.
No, I like that. I like that because people are going to be running Limber. Again, remember, this is for, well, how many people are watching? There's only 113 watching right now. So this is basically because I want to use this to screw with people in Ghost Dog's Battlegrounds tournament. That's essentially what this is for. This is purely for me wanting to screw around with people.
What a bully.
Yeah, well, hey, you know. Okay, so it looks like I should run 3 points in Mystic Dispersion then. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe 4 in Limber, 4 in Mystic Dispersion, and here's what I'm going to do. 4 out of 5 Limber, 4 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion, and then 3 out of 3 in Coagulate. I just came out with that totally by myself. Does that sound like a good plan?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
You can test it, see what happens.
It's for those who aren't reading chat, that's exactly what Karate Mike just said, and I think that's basically what Dragon was saying to you.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Mike
that's
always wins.
yeah. Okay. Again, my dog is really just she wants to be in the show. Girl, go to place. Go to place. No, place. Good dog. Good girl. All right. Sorry, guys. She's a cutie, but she there's too many wires and it would get bad. Okay, so all right, so we'll go ahead and max this out, right? And then
Just think if anything had been done to the Master System in the past few years.
it's always so frustrating. Like I went on Aunt May and started like testing things out, and it's just like a really nice drop down menu and all this stuff. You're like, this could be implemented in
That
our
would be
game.
great.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What's that? What happened
Look
now?
at your chat.
What happened? What happened?
Ghost dog.
Ghost dog. I checked in with him to make sure it was a-okay. And he told me he was going to have a good laugh with it. So that's not what he said. That's not what he said.
You can change decks and everything.
Yeah. So, I mean, in all honesty, again, it's all public. I am surprised that I purposely built this into the rule sets for my tournaments. And I am shocked that no one has used it yet. I think it's probably because you all are so good that it's not worth it to you. That's my assumption here.
Well, I mean, Nick has done it before.
Did he switch in the middle of a match though?
Yes.
Oh, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I gotta hop out, guys. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you again, Vega, for running this tournament. It's been a blast.
Awesome, dude.
And thank you for hanging out on call with Vega PWF.
Yeah, I appreciate
Hank
it.
Hill.
Great job, man.
Thank you.
Have a great night, dude.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Have a great night. Have a great performance.
Thank you. Have a good night, too.
Yep. All right. Now that we've set this up, that looks right? Defense tree. We got all those coagulate points. Feels weird not to have inequity, but it is what it is. And proficiencies. Feels weird not to have 5 out of 5 dispersion, but it is what it is. All right, let's set up a deck. Yeah, dragon, that looks good. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and set this up. We got to buy this third deck. How do you do it?
Mythical third deck.
I know.
I think you go to decks, yeah.
But see, I guess I technically could just set this up instead of, I am kicked out of the Vega Battlegrounds Championship. But I'm really liking the idea of being in Ghost Dogs. So I could see myself doing other, assuming I get invited to others or invited to hits again, or just, I think I'm just going to do the third one. That's fine.
Yeah, I do wish the third one was cheaper, but
it's kind of a lot, right? For a basically what's a time saver.
Right, yeah.
All right. And then we got to change thick. I feel like been doing this, we're acting squirrely, so go with the squirrel. Does anyone have a better idea? I'm open to better ideas.
Yeah. I think the squirrel gets it.
I think the squirrel gets it done, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, or a Deadpool one. We'll go with squirrel for now. Because it looks nice. People will see it and be like, oh, he's being all cute. Like Tippy. Oh, Dragon, now you're making me think Deadpool. All right, whatever. We got to move on. Who are the must-haves? So let's go... We'll start off with our highly ranked. PWF, if you see any that you're like, it's got to be these people.
I mean, I'd say Omega Sentinel and Nimrod are absolute must-haves.
Okay, you know what? Sorry, real quick. It shows you where my mind is at. OS fan. I don't think I have this. I don't think I have that one. How do you get that one? I don't think I have it. I don't. That you're right. The hot sauce from Masakure. That's the one. Although the bomb would be good.
Thinks it's in the store right now.
How many units am I spending today? You know what? At least until this tournament is over, I'm going with Dragon because her Grandmasterness was too good.
Looks like 80 units for the Molotov.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with what Hammy's saying there. I might get the secret sauce one later, but Dragon did such a good job with creating chaos, and that's what this deck is about, is creating chaos. So okay, here we go. Definitely, obviously Nimrod, still Fury, still Hulkling. Oh, this is actually pretty tough. Should we just look at defenders first, do you think? Absolutely, Bean. Absolutely, the Elsa Trap. 100%. That's like the quintessential move. Yes. So we're just looking purely for defenders right now. I think Null would be a problem, right?
Yeah, Null, Domino, Kingpin.
Atuma's actually got like a high bleed resistance.
I know nothing about him.
Yeah, I've been using him a lot, and the people who know how to fight him and have gotten good counters destroy him. Everyone else just gets totally obliterated. It's been fun.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Gallon's still a must-have because you can end a fight in 20 seconds.
Do you think he'll end the fights before the node kicks in? That's my concern with him. He's actually not in my regular deck.
Gallon isn't?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said Overseer. I'm wrong.
Oh.
I apologize. You're like Vega. You need to go take a nap. Go back to sleep. Okay, well, and I think still Doom. Doom's still that good. Mm-hmm. Definitely still Terrax. He's actually bleed immune, right?
Right.
Org.
Nick was actually doing good work with CGR earlier.
Yeah, mine's only
a different play style.
I think it'd be smart for me to get used to it. Mine's only rank 3, but I think it would be a smart move.
Absolute menace. Thank you, Dragon.
Who?
Oh, Thing.
Okay,
I was thanking Dragon for making him an even bigger menace.
What about Angela now? With her armor break is off of her. Can't remember. It's off her special, huh?
It is.
Yeah, that's not going to cut it.
Dragon Man could actually become a Magneto Trap, a red Magneto Trap, because he turns the bleed into an armor break before the magnetism is applied.
Oh, really? All right, let's give that a try.
Now, would you ban Archangel?
He solves so many problems still,
but your champs are gonna start getting destroyed by Archangel.
That's a good point. See, this is I'm gonna probably be terrible at this, so that's true. So let's remove him, but I don't want to put in terrible options. What I'll do is, if we don't have good options, I'll put him back in the deck and then ban him, minimizing the amount of champions I have to pull from.
Okay.
Flare
should do a lot better damage.
Warlock?
Yeah, if you can get the SP2 timed right,
Yeah, that doesn't sound
works
promising.
really well.
Falcon. Valkyrie still?
Yeah, I mean she's still gonna be great on attack.
Yeah.
She's gonna be doing extra damage.
I never said that. I'm actually now just building a deck. I moved off of just defenders.
Right,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Corvus for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Crossbones. I'm unfortunately not good enough with ghosts to make this work. So that just is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. King Groot. I've been actually disappointed with Arcus. Have you been using him?
I have. I also posed that question to Mike that he's not getting extra power buffs when he's power burned, which he should.
Oh, is that what's going on? He's been shockingly not good for me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Howard is bleed immune.
Yeah.
And he's still great.
I think Diablo.
Yes.
I think Sassy.
Yeah, I mean he's still good. He just worried about Archangel.
But you've already convinced me that I should ban him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I Hulk. I actually feel really good. I feel really good.
Hulk's a pain.
Yeah.
Recoil.
I feel good about this team. I would like to try to get Titania.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have Elson here.
Wow, you have 8 skill champions. How did that happen?
Because you know why? And again, this video that I keep saying I'm going to make, but I haven't. One of the things I'm going to talk about.
A lot of them ranked up. Good lord.
Maybe what I should just do is I just be like, "Hey guys, I did a stream. Go watch the stream." I found ability.
Also in the deck.
Oh, I do? Huh. Even better. I found ability accuracy reducers have been huge for me in this. Like it's kind of there's actually a part of me that kind of wants to try to get Black Panther in there. Where's Na? Is Na in the chat? I don't feel like Na. I haven't seen him in a bit.
Earlier.
Campo's here? What's up, Campo? Oh, dude, don't worry about it. I know you're a busy man. You should watch the match if you get a shot. It is excellent. King, you know what, dude? I'm sorry. I don't just because I know there's people who are tuning in. I don't want to ruin the match for him. Yeah, I don't know how to handle that. Sorry to be that way. I do feel a little cheesy doing that, but I know some people really enjoy these things. Who was the other one that I said I really wanted to get in the deck? I said someone. Do you remember?
You did say. I don't think you said him, but someone did mention Namor. Or you mentioned Titania.
Yeah. How many? I only have 2 science champions.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't know who we would take out, though.
The worry with Corvus is that he's still going to be really slow with no charges.
You think so?
I mean, you can test it, but I think Nick was having issues unless he was fighting an invader.
No, okay. If Nick was having issues, then I'm going to have issues. Okay, so buy Corvus. That's easy. That's really easy. And
your Corvus is rank 3, right?
Yeah, my Corvus is only rank 3 as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Titania, and I just have to play her well, I think ultimately is the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Let's do a couple of matches, and then I will have to go. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, and you need to apply your mastery set to that deck.
That I had already done that. Where is it? How do I do that?
Yeah, go back to the deck.
How do you apply mastery? Okay, apply mastery loadout.
Yep.
You know what I do really have to make sure I do? Is make sure I change my masteries before I go into war again.
Yeah.
Okay, this is.
I noticed when you saved it, it said 000 for your master. It's like, nah, that's not right.
Oh, did it? Wait, I saved it correctly, right?
Yeah, this time you did. Yeah, the first time when you
Thank
saved
you.
it had 0.
Oh, I didn't hit Namor in there too. We'll see. Let's see if there's like.
I mean, you just test things out and you'll make changes.
Jive. Immortal Iron Fist is not good. I did that video, which I'm sure is the point of your joke.
Oh man.
DJJ, yeah, you're absolutely right. It's just a matter of whether I can pull it off. There's something about her playstyle that's not like resonating with me. I think that's probably a good word for it. But I see the power of her. In fact, I'm hoping the banquet rewards come in soon. I'm hoping tomorrow, right? But if not, that's fine. And if I get science, I'm pretty sure it's her that I'm going to take up. I actually may take up Immortal Hulk instead. Who I also have no idea how to use.
Yeah, I've been running Titanium. I've been trying to do things, but I must be doing something wrong because my times are nowhere near what anyone else's are.
Yeah.
I'm seeing like 50, 60 second fights, and I'm like, my fight was like 90 seconds. What have I done wrong?
How come mine doesn't look like that?
I was like, why am I bad? I don't like this game anymore.
Yeah. It's not fun. This isn't fun at all. I'm gonna get. I know I have Arintra, so it feels silly to get rid of Arintra, but
at the same time, he's a pain.
Yeah. No, dude, you're not supposed to do that. Oh. Sorry, Nova got up and she's now like over here on my lap. She's such a good dog. Do you have a dog?
Yes, I have 2.
Congratulations. Sam Wilson is pretty nuts in this. Oh, I could see that. And that would help the damage quite a bit.
Yeah, Sam's just always a pain to fight.
Wow, this is like an embarrassment of riches as far as the options are concerned. I literally don't know who to pick. I'm gonna go with Claire. I should have gone Colossus. Yeah. The Warlock kind of scared me, but I don't know if that doesn't make any sense, does it?
No, because you don't get armor breaks until you special 2, and you'd be long dead before then.
We'll go Domino and I guess Gallon. This is so weird. Like if I didn't have this mastery set and stuff, I would know exactly who I was picking. But this feels like.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing with Nick and Dab and all those guys that play with recoil 100% of the time.
They know how.
Figure out who to pick, who to ban.
Yeah. Dude, I really don't want you down there. Plus, my dog is not making this simple. Dude, go to place. Go to place. We'll take the duck and we'll take Nick because I can't pay that much. Yeah, go to place. Good girl. Good no. Good girl. Just stay there. All right, let's see how this turns out. Yeah, Blue, I had to go with Howard. You have to go with Howard.
Just in case Mike's here.
Just in case. If Mike was here and I didn't pick Howard, it would not be good for me. I might not be in 4 Loki tomorrow, you know?
Yeah. Mike's vicious.
Yes. He's...
Yeah, I don't know who you fight a Tuma with. Granted, I don't know how to fight a Tuma.
So anyone in here, you don't want to parry him. You don't want to reduce his ability accuracy. That will go very poorly. Here, let's try to pull off what BMcG did. Or Claire should be pretty good for this, right?
Yeah, Claire should work.
Yeah, let's try. And the since you guys are here, you should learn. You should know. So if he parries a Tuma, it's going to go pretty badly for him, I think. And because he'll get this concussion, which then actually increases his ability accuracy. So with the Tuma, the 2 champions that people are using to beat him are the champions that can hit block. So Hulkling and Valkyrie, and they're probably just never stunning him.
Okay.
Yeah, so kind of just keep that in mind if you see one. I don't think you're going to see him because there's not much hype on him. I do think he's very good. So I was very happy to rank him up for War.
Post fans asking if Atuma needs high sig.
More for sorry, I'm kind of paying attention. I think if you're going to use his SP3, there's like a pretty good way to get a ton of damage off of his SP3, and it's a bunch of bleeds, and I think that's where the SIG can be helpful. Let's see here.
And then Hammy's mentioning that Gore does suffer against recoil, yes, and that's because he doesn't get willpower, which is really weird.
Would you guys believe I've never done that fight before? Or at least not in recent memory? I was really proud of myself on that. Like, I even remembered to get into bleed and stay in bleed to heal up there because I knew that would kill.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool. That's pretty good, right? I mean, that was good, right?
Yeah.
Did you tell how badly I needed the confirmation on that? I was like, that was good, right? Right? Please tell me it was good. Please. Oh man. I like want to place domino, but I don't. I want them to place. That made sense in my brain. I know I didn't say the full sentence. See, that's what I was worried. I kind of wanted them to place Warlock later, but they probably won't. They'll probably place their Maw. So I'm probably fighting Maw whether they like it or not. And then I guess I do have to pick someone. Let's go with Gallon. Let's do it. Should we do the B style? Should I try to intercept with the light right off the bat?
You're just going to go full crazy?
Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to do it. He did that because it was Korg, right? And he was trying to get in with some lights. Dragon said it was flawless. That I almost feel like I should just end the stream right now. Just pretend there's another power outage. Just go out because it's not going to get better than that. It's not going to get better than that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nick Fury's been really mean to me lately. He's like, I don't care if you're blocking. I am throwing my special one.
He does that occasionally. It's always great when it's like, hey, I'm about to go unblockable with this. So, have fun. Yeah, and then Blue is mentioning that you could have gone with Howard against Nick and try to get the perfect heal block.
That was not a good play. What am I doing? Okay. I think I made a bunch of mistakes, but I do think that wasn't terrible. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking about the special one without the harvest ready.
Yeah. And Domino does Domino stuff. I mean, but I think that was kind of what you were saying earlier, right? Like, Warlock's not going to be able to land those armor breaks, right? Because it's not till his SP2. So in essence, that was kind of the idea there.
Yeah, I mean, you can make it work with Warlock. You just have to know when to do it, because being 10 hits,
yeah,
you have to armor break. You have to get the armor up first, then break it, then re-break it at the end.
What I'm finding though, like, because I thought Rocket might potentially be good. I think you were on that stream, and Bryce was here, and what I'm finding is that even breaking the armor, that hit still causes the power burn, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. See, it's funny. Like I don't know if it always runs recoil, but frequently does. And you can see people are used to it. They just like it was kind of like what you were saying earlier, or I was saying about drafting, where I'm like, I don't totally know. Like I have an idea. You can just tell like people are
this
just
is who
used
I'd
to it.
normally draft.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm like, do they still work the same? Are they better now?
I don't know. Are they good? I don't know. It's so exciting though. And Hammy, I was definitely fishing for compliments. I needed, if PWF hadn't spoken up, I may have started crying. You would have seen a grown man start crying.
All right, power outage, fine.
Ozman, I noticed that the hot sauce icon, and then like literally, this is another one that would be great. But again, the Queen of Chaos herself, I think I've got the right profile picture at least for the next 3 weeks, so I'm very comfortable with that. I've got to get rid of. I hate fighting Mephisto. Although Dragon has been saying Claire's good, that's still a rank 4 Mephisto. We got to get rid of him. We got to get rid of Archangel, as PWF smartly pointed out. And I really don't have a good Rentra counter now, do I? Because I've got rid of my Archangel. So I think.
Yeah, I mean, you still got Titania.
Yeah. That,
yeah, I mean, if you're not comfortable with her.
Yeah, that suggestion relies on the premise that I'm good with her. In which case, that's a faulty premise. That's what we call a faulty premise.
And then Dragon's mentioning that she does not run recoil in her standard BG's deck.
Oh, but yeah, you obviously
going.
Yeah. But she gets what I'm saying.
Like, my champs are so weak.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Why are they hitting like this? They're hitting like children. Okay, so I got to go iHulk because he's supposed to be great now, right? I've unlocked his amazingness, I think. Yeah, let's just say we've unlocked his amazingness and leave it at that.
Well, Falcon for iHulk is kind of going to take away his amazingness.
DLX, dude, I hear you, man. And I think I'm overthinking it with her. I think I just need to like pick her a few times, like do some friendlies with some folks. Like maybe PWF will want to do some friendlies one day or something like that, and just get in those reps. And I think that would be, I think that's the answer there. You know, I picked CGR immediately for that pork, and I'm not sure that was a good idea anymore.
Mm-hmm. And you picked Elsa when your opponent already had one mutant, and it looks like they're going with the second one.
Yeah. So there actually was a thought process there. And it's that I don't feel like I have a good answer for Wolvie right now. So I'm gonna drop her first. And if they catch on to what's happening, then cool. At least I've gotten him off the board, is what I'm hoping. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to get destroyed, and that's okay.
You could go Diablo for the man thing.
What the heck? None of the champions I picked on were Sasquatch. I don't know how Sasquatch ended up in my deck.
Yeah, that looked really weird.
Yeah. Like, I did pick 3 different champions, but none of them were Sasquatch. So,
well, Sassy wanted to play.
Oh, Dragon's making a good point. I still think there's a chance. Well, at least I'm getting rid of. Dragon's making a good point, but I don't have time to think it through. But that is a good point, and that's something I should think through if I end up in the scenario again. I think we're going to go CGR and hope to blitz this dude down, or is that going to go horribly? And they were smart.
If you're aware of the alternate playstyle, which I think you go heavy, light ender, and then heavy up to special 2.
They also caught on. They brought in Namor,
Mm-hmm.
so I think they figured out what was going on. Smart plays. Was it Saja? I'll try to read it later.
Sagacious Owl?
At any point, was missing a parry part of the alternate playstyle?
It's usually a pretty good playstyle.
Yeah. Okay. Got it down. I've got it down.
Ooh, nice intercept there.
Thanks. Oh man, I really thought that would end him.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh.
I relied on that special one to end him, and it did not.
Mm-hmm. Always tricky knowing what's going to end a champion in.
Yeah.
Without doing the fight before. Yeah, now you're getting power burned a little bit.
That is not the way I dreamed it would go.
Yeah, that's the tricky thing with CGR in this meta, is you have to know where your judgments are.
Yeah. So it looks like I'm losing that fight either way, so that makes me feel a little bit better. But it looks like I needed to work back to the SP2, which means probably involving the heavy again some more. I think. All right. I have no idea who I should pick. They would just use Falcon to destroy iHulk, right?
Yes.
I think I'm gonna go Kingpin, or should I go McGog? Or Gallon? I should go Gallon, right?
Yeah. Well, so here you have to remember the SIG isn't going to kick in, so you're not going to get supercharged.
Why?
Because it doesn't work against Mystics.
It doesn't. I honestly didn't know that.
Yeah, I had forgotten about that until Mike destroyed me yesterday, and I was like, oh, my Gallon sucks. What's wrong with him?
Yeah.
Why is Mephisto still alive? What's happening?
That sounds like Mike cheating, to be honest. I don't think that was real.
Yeah, it's very possible. Mike was in a battle group with Steve for quite some time.
And now I've pushed him to his SP2. And he's going super patient. And now I've missed the harvest. This is pretty much ideal. Do you ever do that? I'm so used to fighting McGog on node 54 in Alliance War that I forget that his natural special 2 is not unblockable. I know, I really did. Like, I'm not kidding. I seriously sat here and thought, let's hope this kills him and that somehow I get a third fight. Because I'd like to get it in a third fight. I seriously had to remind myself that his special 2 is not unblockable.
Maybe one season will ask you change up node 55 so it's not McGog Mephisto every time.
Ah, that was close if I hadn't messed up. All right, we'll do one more. We'll do one more because that's how Battlegrounds is.
Mm-hmm.
How many times have you all told yourself, I'll just do one more. Just one more.
But it's 1 o'clock. What happened?
Yeah, right? And you keep telling yourself you're going to do one more and your ranking has not changed. You've played now for like 3 hours and you're in the exact same bracket that you started off in.
Mm-hmm.
It's happened to me a lot. The chat is not saying it's happened to them a lot, so I have a feeling it hasn't.
I'm sure it's always worse while streaming as well.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a fun looking deck. Bomb's done well for them, so I like it. That's cool. You see that ring 4 iHulk there, Korg. Their Korg is mightier than mine, so we got to get rid of that.
Yeah.
And I still think get rid of Frintra.
iHulk, rank 4 Korg. It's this sweaty battlegrounder. What are these people doing?
Yeah, this is a cool one though. I respect this a lot.
Civil Warrior and Colossus ranked up. Oh, man.
And they got rid of Gallon and Hulkling.
Oh, what?
I think I'm about.
And null?
I know.
What is this?
I don't know. I'm about to get
That
my.
should be illegal.
I like the illegal call. It should be outside the rules of MCoC.
Just no, can't do it. Even Dragon couldn't ban all 3 of those champions.
Yeah, even the Grandmaster wasn't allowed to do it. Okay, if I fly myself, I think I can do this. Still Korg, right? And I think the duck, because just in case Domino rises or Colossus.
Yeah. And then DLX is mentioning Sam Wilson is also an option for offense because his bulwark stops armor ups from activating.
You have no idea, dude. I have honestly wanted him to be good, and I've just been I think I'm so harsh on him because I so badly wanted him to be good, and he hasn't been, and it's been very, very frustrating. Okay, I should pay attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, that's good, right? I don't know if that was good, actually.
Yeah. Sam is one of the 3 champions in the basic pool that I don't have. So I have not been able to test him very much.
I think I'm about to get destroyed. Yeah, I'm about to get.
Nito's an interesting option.
I'm about to get absolutely blitzed here. All right. I think I'm just gonna take my medicine early. I'm gonna place Thing, and because that's what that Falcon's sitting there for.
No. Okay.
Right?
You're just gonna get rid of the Falcon?
I think so. Or oh no. I'll do a Tuma. Try to get kind of a shaky win here. So they might go with that Magneto. Yeah, the thing is, it still places the concussion. It's a really
even through the guidance.
Huh? You get the stun, so you at least get the stun, but you still get the concussion. So I wonder if the fight will last long enough for it to become a real problem. I'm anxious to see their score because they obviously know. So I think this will be a decent little test of a Tuma there.
So next round, if you throw out Howard the Duck, they have no counter besides Falcon.
Why was I degenning? Oh, because I don't have any buffs?
No, because you're technically still power draining. And Warlock Sig is a menace.
Why am I power
Not
draining?
Totally sure it should still trigger like that, but it does.
Yeah, wait a minute. Why? I thought there's an interaction here that I am not understanding.
Are you talking about all the immune call-ups?
No, I don't understand why. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't understand why I was power draining and degenning.
So you're power draining because of Terax's natural power drain.
Got it. I understand now. That is really not making me happy.
But you're immune to power drain against Tex, so it's a really weird interaction.
Well, lesson learned. I thought this was going to be a good matchup, but lesson learned. It's obviously not.
Yeah, it's a lot worse than I was expecting.
Yeah.
But you are also still getting the infection, so.
And I died.
Not healing.
And I died. Snoops, I'm glad you watched it, dude. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I thought it was a great matchup. So they know how to play him. So that's really good. That's cool to see. Smart play by Apt Bomb looks like there. Apt Bomb. Well played. Scarco, yeah.
That's
Forgot about recoil too.
remembering recoil. Yeah, it's tough.
You were saying place the duck and then what?
They're just gonna get power burned by everyone immediately.
I guess Falcon could shut it off for a few while.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay, so wait a minute. I haven't played Diablo in forever.
So you want the pre-fight?
Which one? Nullify?
I believe it's Essence of Null.
And then do I want to go to the SP3 or just the SP2? I can't believe how I don't remember this stuff.
Zach is saying SP2. Yeah, I haven't used Diablo in a couple metas, so. But yeah, I expect an SP2 is going to be able to do enough damage. You might need special ones to get rid of the armor up. But okay, Dragon is also saying SP2.
I mean, this is just very me. Like, I love Diablo. I play tested him when his buff went live. Took him immediately to rank 3, which was the big rank at that time. Used him in a bunch of wars, and then I literally just forgot everything about him. Except for him being really good. And me feeling like I did not need to run recoil. And,
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the SIG would also limit the power burn damage, because I believe that reduces your damage as well. The damage you take.
I'm thinking I didn't play this optimally, because I feel like this should go faster. All right, let's see from the... I'm sure there's some people who've played Diablo more recently or have done this matchup. SV2 after heavies. So Domino did Domino stuff, so that's good. Yeah, Dr. Dave, you know what I will say, though, is I have not been having... I think I had one or two like little input oddities, but the game feels much cleaner right now than it did last night around this time. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Jeez. That was awesome.
Oh, goodness.
I really like this app bomb person. They're hysterical, and I love them for it. So you think place...
hoping it stuck with...
You think place Howard instead of Thing? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. And then I'm just going to try to hit into the block a lot with Valkyrie.
Yeah, Falcon's his only option. I mean, he might still work. I haven't tested Falcon because, once again, Dragon happened.
Falcon's been awesome in this meta. I don't like playing Falcon normally, but the simplicity and how powerful he has been really, really nice. Like an absolute MVP for me. Just and yes, I am enjoying telling you that right now. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Doom got way more aggressive than I thought he was going to be. He's been taking lessons from Mordo. Oh my gosh, he's destroying me. This does not look good. Go away, Doom.
That's a bad Doom. Good Lord. Wow. Naughty Doom.
Yeah. He's been hanging out with Mordo, apparently. Don't give up. It doesn't look good, though. I gotta say, I did not want to be a minute into the fight and have only 29% health. This is not where I wanted to be.
No, that's never where you want to be.
No. When we drew up the game plan, this was not it.
But that was a nice SP2 dex off of Doom.
Isn't it amazing what desperation can get out of a person? Oh no!
Dog's giving Dragon a hard time. It's like, oh, Falcon's enjoyable. Oh, what's that feel like, Dragon?
See, that's the thing, though. You know, like the quote about, oh no, the trick is I'm always angry, or that's the secret. The Dragon wanted this sort of chaos, so
She wanted the pain and suffering.
yeah, she did exactly as she was supposed to. Woohoo! Exactly as we drew it up. I wonder if we still won. I think there's a chance we won. Let's see. No. See, I told you Falcon's really good.
Falcon's too good? Oh, wow. Wow, that was quick, too.
Oh, that was awesome. Because that also shows how well Dragon did in her bands.
What a bully.
Seriously, right? Lord Easy. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm so sorry. You know what I'm going to do? Because I'm literally signing off right now. I'm going to put your name up there, and that way you are the top shelf summoner. I should change that because I have trouble saying it. For the next regular stream that I do, I thank you so much for the donation. Looks like Max is done, Lefty is done, B is done. I really like, I don't know if everyone knows Xanderscar. Really cool dude. I've actually met him in person. He came to one of the meetups. He is streaming Fortnite. That's the only reason why I'm doing kind of a bit of an explanation on it. But a good dude. I really like him. Like I said, I've met him in person. You don't happen to have the link, do you? Do any moderators have the link to him? And he hangs out on my Discord, and I really like him. I like him a lot. He's
That was Xander?
Actually, I got it.
Okay.
He's the Miles guy. And like I said, really nice guy. I've met him in person. He came out to the meetup I had in the LA area, and I really enjoyed that. Thank you everyone for hanging out. PWF, dude. It's been really cool to get you hanging out on the streams. I really appreciate you doing it and dropping all this knowledge for everybody. PWF's channel is not linked currently in the description of this stream. I will put it in there for anyone who's interested in learning from all the things this guy knows. Does a lot of really cool war videos. Are you going to continue to do those this season?
Yeah, I think I am. Until I get sad and cry and die.
Well, I happen to know that almost never happens, so I think we have a season's worth of videos to look forward to.
Clown's trying his best to first war already.
Oh, Clown's a great guy. And then P-Dove is also competing in the tournament. Who are you going up against?
FinTech, but we haven't scheduled it yet.
Okay, so keep an eye out for that on my Twitter and on Finn and P-Dove's channel. Thank you, Lord Easy, for the generous donation. Dragon, thank you for obviously the awesome Grandmasterness and hanging out in the chat. Ghost Dog, Zach Richards, everyone for being here. You guys are why this is so much fun and why I enjoy streaming. I honestly can't get enough of it. And if you haven't already, please go subscribe to the two competitors in today's match. They put on a heck of a show. TJ is always putting out some really amazing Battlegrounds videos, going up against Legacy, FinTech, Barrow Man, KJ, everyone that you think of being good at Battlegrounds, he's out there competing against them. And BMcG putting out all kinds of cool videos, war, champion breakdowns, tier lists, the whole thing. So please go support them. Ozfan, thanks for being here, buddy. Hammies, all you all, take care. We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.